If you're interested in mutual funds or planning to buy your dream bike, check the Kuvera app link in the description below. One login for all the goals and features. Hi guys and welcome to MotorBeam. Every year, Honda launches a new motorcycle in a new category in the Indian market, and this year too they've launched something which is different. But this time it is in the quarter-litre segment because there's always some action going on there. In fact, Suzuki recently launched the Gixxer SF250, which is a fair bike, and this is a street fighter. We all know that Honda was the first to the party with the CBR250R in the quarter-litre segment, and now with this motorcycle, have they hit the bullseye again?
Yo, speaking business, better mind your own. Talking loud, then rewind your tone. Futuristic, been setting trends. You late, you probably got a house phone. Nerd rap with the money track. Put the whole city on my back. Take a lot of cats around the world. If you act up, you ain't coming back. Yo, you don't want no beef with Fiki. Spit it, I'm spraying graffiti. Pockets say stay on Rikishi. Everyone love me like Kiki. Freebies, I never gave out no CDs. He be flowing since he was a preteen. Easy, now everybody come see me. I get more paper than TV. Greedy.
The CB300R definitely looks the part because it is a dialed down version of Honda's flagship street fighter motorcycle, the CB1000R. Now this being a naked motorcycle doesn't have many body panels. You get a chunky tank, you get a bikini fairing which hides the radiator, but there are some very high quality bits on this motorcycle. It gets a retro headlight which gets the LED treatment. In fact, this motorcycle has all LEDs. Yes, all LEDs on a Honda motorcycle. And other chunky elements include the fact that it gets upside down forks, petrol discs, big tires, aluminium swing arms, split seats, and an exhaust which has a chrome panel attached to it. The only eyesore is the barbecue grill here, which happens to be the sub.
Keeping my head down, I never complain. Fuck you if you ever been in my way. Hold up and go to bed, you little crank. I'ma go start a new business today.
In fact, the Honda CB300R is a very compact motorcycle. When you get astride on it, you realize that this is a machine which is quite compact and nimble as well. And unfortunately, it doesn't give you the big bike feel. However, seating position is apt for both short as well as tall riders, and the foot pegs on this motorcycle are center set. The seat height at 800 mm is quite accommodating as well. However, this seat is quite hard. There's not much space for the pillion. However, I like how the grab rail has been integrated into the body. And talking about being compact, this tank is very less in terms of capacity. It can accommodate only 10 liters of fuel. Switchgear quality on this motorcycle is very premium. It also gets an engine kill switch. The instrument cluster is an all-digital unit. You get plenty of information here like twin trip meters, an odometer, a speedometer, a tachometer, a fuel meter. In fact, it will even tell you the real-time fuel economy as well as the average fuel economy and how much fuel you have consumed. Unfortunately, it misses out on three things: a gear position indicator, a range indicator, and even a side stand indicator. The rear view mirrors give a good view of what's behind, and the design is a mix of retro and modern. However, they're not really appealing and go with the design of the motorcycle.
I'm packing up, life is lacking, I better leave. I have a sabbatical, match it with some ketamine. So light the kerosene, burning like the fire bee. See how the fire scream, dreaming no one hire me. This is war, I'm always
Part of the Honda CB300R is a 286cc liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine which produces only 30 horsepower. Not really a big jump over the CBR250R. However, torque is the name of the game here because it produces 27.4 Newton meters, which is almost 7 Newton meters more than the CBR250R. Factor in the weight, which is just 147 kgs, and you realize you get a very quick and fun motorcycle. Being a Honda engine, it is just terrifically refined and has great amount of low-end punch. It also has a good mid-range. However, top end isn't that great and it redlines at around 10,500 RPM. This motor has an opposite characteristic compared to the CBR250R because this one has a great low-end punch which the CBR250R misses out on. However, on and off throttle transition is just too choppy on this motorcycle. But because of the great low-end punch and of course a nice mid-range, this motorcycle just loves to lift its wheel. Being a street fighter motorcycle, heat management on this motorcycle is pretty good and the exhaust also sounds quite throaty. The 6-speed gearbox on this motorcycle offers really smooth and slick shifts, but the clutch isn't the lightest around. It does have some weight to it. And you do miss out on a slipper clutch, which is a crucial thing in today's generation of motorcycles. Because of the torquey nature of this motorcycle, you don't have to ring the throttle every time, which means fuel economy is quite good it should return between 25 to 30 kilometers per liter depending on your riding style.
Got another day and I know what it's for. Living life like I'm only getting one more. Ain't no other way, got it off the floor. Get it right, now I'm always getting one more.
Now you might wonder, why does this motorcycle cost so much? Because Honda has given it great hardware. For the very first time in the entry-level performance segment, Honda has given its motorcycle upside-down forks, and they are not just any other USDs. These are 41mm Showa USDs which get 7-step preload adjustment. The suspension has been set up on the firm side and the overall ride is quite harsh. However, in terms of handling, this motorcycle really shines because there's a lot of front end weight, and this is a very nimble motorcycle to ride because once you get used to it, you will just love flicking this around the twisties. Aiding to the fun around the corners are these Michelin tires which offer good amount of grip as well. Honda has also gone ahead and given this motorcycle Nissin brake calipers that, along with pedal discs, dual channel ABS, ensures that stopping power is very sure-footed on this motorcycle. The Honda CB300R might come across as an expensive motorcycle for the level of performance it offers. However, look beyond the price and you realize that this motorcycle has top-notch hardware, something unseen on most Honda motorcycles. It is genuinely a fun motorcycle to ride with top-notch quality, and being a Honda, it's going to be extremely reliable as well. Being sold through Honda's premium outlets, this is a motorcycle which might not offer the most power for the price, but it definitely is a whole lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That's a like button. What are you doing here?
Since you are reviewing a bike, I thought I'll take up for a car because this one is still a Honda.
Guys, subscribe to the channel. I will see you in the comparison with the Duke 390 real soon. Bye bye.